Today we need to talk about the Sideways Bumblebee Rescue Epidemic. When international naturalists reflect on the magnificent wildlife heritage of the United Kingdom, their minds traditionally conjure up stately images of noble red deer roaming the Scottish Highlands or elegant swans gliding down the Thames. It is a nation deeply celebrated for its rich, idyllic countryside and an overarching cultural obsession with environmental preservation, where ordinary citizens treat the well-being of the local fauna with absolute gravity. However, a truly magnificent and utterly baffling biological crisis has recently engulfed urban pavements and suburban walkways across the British realm, completely derailing the daily commutes of millions of pedestrians. The entire country was experiencing a massive, unparalleled epidemic of large and remarkably fuzzy bumblebees becoming permanently stranded upside down on the cold concrete surfaces of public thoroughfares. And for our global audience watching from afar, it's important to understand that the British public possesses a deeply ingrained, almost compulsive need to assist any creature perceived to be in logistical distress. And upon encountering these plump and heavily striped insects resting helplessly on their velvety backs, an absolute army of local Good Samaritans immediately halt their journeys to initiate roadside rescue operations. The standard humanitarian protocol involves a pedestrian carefully selecting a sturdy fallen leaf or a clean twig, gently maneuvering it beneath the insect, and executing a mechanical flip to restore its posture. And one would reasonably expect that a creature refined by millions of years of rigorous evolutionary selection would express immediate biological gratitude by instantly taking flight into the nearest patch of wild clover. Instead, the heroic rescuers have uncovered a profound and hilariously tragic existential flaw in the neurological programming of these specific modern insects that completely defies all known laws of natural survival. The exact microsecond the clumsy creature is successfully restored to its proper upright orientation, it will purposefully wobble for a single second, completely reject its stability, and roll right back onto its spine. It's an absolute masterpiece of biological defiance, as these insects stubbornly insist on returning to a state of complete vulnerability, looking less like a highly efficient pollinator and more like an overturned toy. Imagine the sheer psychological exhaustion of an ordinary British commuter who's already running late for an important office meeting, spending 10 consecutive minutes repeatedly flipping the exact same uncooperative insect. You carefully turn the animal over, celebrate your minor triumph for a fleeting moment, and prepare to walk away, only to watch the round creature execute a spectacular self-inflicted backward somersault to resume its helplessness. Many observers believe we are witnessing a quiet, passive-aggressive rebellion by the natural world, where the bumblebees have collectively decided that flying around looking for scarce urban blossoms is far too much work. And there's an exquisite comedy in the realization that while global scientific institutions are desperately trying to protect global bee populations, the bees themselves are actively sabotaging their own survival on the high street. And it completely redefines our understanding of wild instincts, presenting us with an animal that looks incredibly fierce and industrious, yet possesses the basic self-righting capabilities of an overturned kitchen appliance. And foreign onlookers must marvel at the logistical reality of a society that can successfully operate a complex global financial capital, yet is completely held hostage by a collective refusal of local insects to remain upright.